Greetings and welcome back once again, everyone. I am Zara Zardia, also known as Matthew, and today we're going to be conducting a dual review of these Adventure Force blasters. We have the Adventure Force Alpha Rogue and the Adventure Force Savage Spin, which a lot of people are seeing is quite a impressive blaster. So let's begin with the Alpha Rogue. It's a very simple blaster. It's very light. We have a very small grip here and a thumb stock. I can't exactly call it comfortable, but it's functional. The Alpha Rogue also comes with this scope, which looks really cool. One thing of note on these scopes that I found, every box, every different Alpha Rogue they had for sale at the Walmart here, each one of these scopes had a bit of a misaligned crosshair. And as you can see, this one is also misaligned just slightly. This was the one I found with the least amount of misalignment. So it's not a big deal, but if you're going to buy an Alpha Rogue for the scope, you might want to look and find one with the crosshair that's properly aligned. You also have this adapter here, and this is really cool. This adapter allows you to attach this to other Adventure Force blasters, and it also allows for compatibility with N-Strike. So that's really cool that they decided to make an adapter like this. This will slide right on here without the adapter being required, like this. But for another blaster like the Savage Spin here, you have to use the adapter in the correct configuration. And for this blaster, I believe it goes on this way. No, that's not it. I'm going to turn it around. Is this correct? No, that one's not it either. So it must be this direction? Yes, there we go. You can see now this will slide on to this tactical rail. And from there, you can slide on the Alpha Rogue scope. And it does have a ratchet point, so it stays on there pretty good. And I think it looks pretty cool on the Savage Spin. So we'll do a little test fire with the Alpha Rogue here. I'm going to attempt to get a chrono with the Savage Spin. My attempts to get one with the Alpha Rogue were not successful. Let alone I'm recording and I'm going to attempt to do this. So the Alpha Rogue naturally fits the Adventure Force darts. I'm going to use an AccuFake here for an example. The prime on it is a little stiff. This little thing definitely has some power to it. I would say FPS anywhere between 75-80. Which is not bad for a Springer. So you can see the AccuFates, the Elite darts, they're almost a little bit too long for the Alpha Rogue. However, they will in fact work. As you can see, it's chambered up now. And we'll take the shot. My target here. So you're getting about Elite performance, maybe slightly better from this Springer. For $10, it's not a bad blaster to buy for a kid or a function. The bolt action is pretty fun. Overall, I was pleased with the Alpha Rogue. So now moving on to the Savage Spin. There's a lot going on with this blaster. It has a very slender, thin profile. As you can see, it's really thin. And I like that because it fits into my bag with relative ease. And I usually have several blasters in there. We have a telescopic handle. You hold down this button on this side. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 different attachment or 4 different lengths. So that's pretty cool that you have the option of 4 lengths. Myself, I like it at the longest length. I would actually prefer it to be a little bit longer. I may do some modifications to make that happen, but right now this stock feels just a little bit short for my size. We have our rev trigger here. It will rev without the drum inserted. And our firing trigger. Both feel pretty good, I would say. We have our mag insert here. This is our mag release. We'll hold this down to release the mag. Or, excuse me, the drums rather. And on this side you can see we have our battery door there. It's a cool looking blaster. So to insert the drum, I'm going to try and do this the best that I can with my limited recording ability. Please bear with me, everyone. So you just basically insert the drum right in. And it goes in relatively easily once you have it aligned properly. As you can see, I have done so. And yeah, the scope just looks really sweet on it. So now to rotate the blaster, you use this handle here. And this is one of the aspects that I kind of found a bit questionable. One thing I don't like about the Savage Spin, which, assure me, my complaints are few. I'm going to try to get this the best I can. Is that when you pull this and rotate the cylinders, it makes that really strange sound there. Like, that almost sounds like something's breaking right there. And I don't know if I've got a lemon. I've checked other reviews. They also seem to be making that noise. And it feels really rough. But ultimately it works. And I guess that's how the blaster was intended to work. But just one thing I noted was that sound. It almost sounds like it's breaking. And also, if you don't do it hard, the cylinders won't actually rotate all the way. They'll get caught. So you need to make sure when you're doing this that you go all the way back and you do it kind of fast. Otherwise you won't get your rotation. So we're going to test fire a couple shots. No problem with that. I'm going to try and get a chrono shot right now for you. Give me one moment as I attempt to do that. Try to get you somewhat of an angle of it. It's a little tricky having to hold the chrono barrel. But in preliminary testing, in my pictures you can see in our rival group, I got a shot of 115 FPS out of this, which is astounding for stock on 6 AA batteries. Excuse me, AA batteries. So there's our first shot there. And as you can see, we have chronoed at 100.9. Again, this is amazing stock performance here. I'm very impressed with the Savage Spin's ability to shoot hard. 75.8, that one didn't come out right, obviously. Neither did that one. I need to align it a little more closely. Wow, look at this. So this shot came out 107.8. Extremely impressive from the Savage Spin. And you have your sling mounts on here. Just a powerhouse of a blaster all around. Very impressed with the Savage Spin. So, my battery's running low. This will conclude this video. I don't want this to cut out on me. Check the video description below for links on how to purchase these blasters. Alpha Rogue, pretty good. Savage Spin, amazing. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.